novelist David Cole once wrote that the Mississippi Delta begins here in the lobby of the Peabody Hotel, and that phrase is as true today as it's ever been. The Peabody's history began back in 1869, to become what walks from here at Main Road. Colonel Robert Brakery was our founder, and he set out to build the finest hotel the Mid-South has ever seen, and named it the Brakery House. And he succeeded on that first point, but just before the grand opening, his good friend Mr. George Peabody passed away. Mr. Peabody was not just a good friend of the owner, he was also a good humanitarian and philanthropist. And it was in his honor that the name was changed from the Brakery House to the Peabody Hotel. Now, the Peabody has always stood as a symbol of Southern hospitality and elegance, and it was so at Main Monroe until 1923. It had been decided that we needed to expand and relocate it here, 149 Union Avenue. So after 2 years and about $5 million in construction, on September 1st, 1925, the Peabody reopened its doors to the beautiful hotel we stand in today. The Peabody is also served as a social center here in Memphis. We have played host to countless weddings, proms, parties and celebrations. Many of those hosted on the beautiful Peabody rooftop, where we have a gorgeous view of downtown Memphis and the Mississippi River, as well as the Royal Duck Palace, the lavish living of our fine Southern friends. Now, due to the inclement weather, we may have to keep the rooftop closed for the evening. However, I do welcome us to visit our memorabilia room. Up here on the mezzanine is the public gift shop, and then we have artifacts and storage unique to the Peabody's history. We have portraits of presidents and stars who have graced our halls. We have played host, in fact, to every president since Harry Truman here at the hotel, with a piece of Elvis Presley's first contract, which was typed and signed here in this very lobby. But of course, we have my favorite artifact, a memo to our general manager regarding the menu over at Shapely, displaying to him that we can have absolutely no doubt served on any menu here at the hotel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're of course here to see the march of those Peabody Ducks, but if we haven't done so before, it may surprise us to learn that our whole tradition here got started with a bit of a practical joke. In 1933, our general manager, Mr. Frank Scott, and his friend Shep were out hunting in Arkansas. And they had brought with them, of course, some live duck decoys to help them hunt. They also brought with them some Jack Daniels to help them keep warm. Now, the gentleman focused a bit more on the Jack Daniels, never quite got around to hunting, and so were surprised when they returned to the hotel and found that they had forgotten to leave their free English hold ducks back at the farm. They improvised, snuck them into the hotel lobby, and let them loose into our fountain instead. Their being done, the gentlemen retired to their rooms for the night, but when they came down the next morning, they found a few things they didn't expect. And they were relieved, of course, to find that the ducks had stayed in the fountain the entire night long and never hopped out, flapped out the lobby, or waddled off to the side of Memphis. However, they were concerned about the crowd that had gathered around the lobby, and they rushed over. They apologized, so that they would get this cleaned up right away. But the people there said no. They loved the ducks and suggested instead that we let them stay as our guests. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have continued to honor that request, for we have had ducks as permanent residents here at the hotel for the past 80 years. Then in 1940, we had a gentleman join us at Belmont, Mr. Edward Pembroke. Mr. Pembroke was a retired animal trainer for Ringling Brothers at Barnum and Bailey Circus, and he told us, if given the opportunity to train our 5 North American mallards to march across the rooftop, ride down the elevator, and then march down the red carpet into our lobby fountain every morning at 11 o'clock. There they would stay until 5 p.m. when you would usher them out of the fountain, march them back up the red carpet, up the elevators, and back to their rooms. Now, he proposed that to management. They said, okay, Ed, we're going to fall on our legs, but if you can figure this out, we'll let you do it for as long as you like. Mr. Pembroke got the better part of that deal. He marched ducks with us here at the Peabody Hotel for 50 years. He also took the ducks all across the country. They were on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. They were featured in People magazine. He and the ducks even made a special appearance on Sesame Street for National Rubber Ducky Day. And Mr. Pembroke did so much for the hotel, but especially for our ducks, that he was named the world's first duck master. My name is Anthony. I'm actually only the 5th duck master since 1940, and in just a few moments it'll be my honor to continue our traditions for you. To the King Cotton March, I'll usher the ducks out of the fountain. We'll march back up the red carpet, up the elevators, and back to their rooms. Ladies and gentlemen, I do ask that if we are here right by the red carpet and the entrance to the elevator, that we keep those areas clear. And please also resist the urge to reach up and pet the ducks. There are wild animals visiting with us after all. Please do our best to remain seated, but finally, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, please take flash photos as you like. You are all guests with us here today in Peabody, and this march is for you. On behalf of the ladies and gentlemen and Ducks here at the hotel, I thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and your attention, please. Welcome to the historic Peabody Hotel. At the center of the grand lobby, the point where the Mississippi Delta has been said to begin, stands the classic Peabody fountain, carved from one piece of Italian travertine marble. Although famous in its own right, the fountain is better known the world over because of its residents. If I may direct your attention to the fountain now, you will witness a tradition begun in the 1930s at the South's Grand Hotel, an experience uniquely yours as a guest of the Peabody. Preparing to return to their penthouse on the plantation roof for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, the march of the world-famous Peabody Ducks.
Thank you.